Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Mouth by Yasharallah and Amparim. This is Mouth son of Israel, son of Ephraim. And before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honor to my power, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rokakadash. Shalom to the Akim Agwaf and Banya that's tuned to this video. That's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuned into this video. Uh, you know, um, I'm gonna do a lesson discussing about peace, right? When I say peace, I'm more talking about peace of mind and what you being in His Word and what the Lord will do for you, as in bringing you peace of mind, right? Um, you have to be obviously in the Word and digesting the Word and doing the best of your ability, and how to one Yahweh will put that upon you, that peace of mind. Although you'll have your ups and downs, majority of the point you'll be stable, right? Book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 7. The peace of the power, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Hamashiach Yahushua. Right? You know, the peace of the peace of the power, Yahweh, which passes all understanding, is what's going into like you haven't saying this word. I'm about to pull it up soon, shortly. But I'm gonna just paraphrase it still. Stability of the times. You keep this word will keep you grounded, right? There's a lot of different things that's going on. And if you don't know what's going on, you will get sidetracked. You will get caught off guard, and it will make you bug out. But if you have understanding of what's going to happen, if you have understanding of what's to come, you're gonna be cool. And it's a certain spirit the Lord will still in you to not be afraid of what's happening, to not be like, what the hell's going on? Because if you're doing your part, you'll be all right. The book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be a stability of thy times, and the strength and salvation, the fear of Yahweh is a treasure. Again, like I said, I just pointed out one of my favorite precepts, because understanding this is really a stability of times. But there's crazy stuff going on 24/7. I think like 3 or 4 Jake kids got murdered in the past like week and a half. And there's no one that did it's gonna go to jail. 'Cause the Edomites, they're not gonna go to jail. They gonna get their judgment when Yahweh decides to send that judgment. But through like the prison system, probably not. They probably not gonna Esau not gonna do nothing. So people that are all carnal, or they don't be in the word, or they don't understand what's going on, or they don't understand judgment, they would bug out. People are bugging out. They are bugging out. Now, granted, I know I did a lesson discussing on it earlier, like don't trust your enemies, but still, have an understanding of why and who these people are will help you be able to navigate what's happening. The book of 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. For the power have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. See, people that don't be understanding and that don't be in the word or don't have this wisdom, they're very apt to just be scared, which is a natural human uh, feeling. But it's really a feeling when you don't know what the hell's going on and you're in a bad situation, right? When you're in this word, and you do what you got to do, that spirit of power, love, and a sound mind will be on you, right? Now, I'm not going to say, like, you don't have your ups and downs where, like, damn, I don't know how this shit going to work. Or you're in a money situation and you're like, well, I don't know how to make this shit work. Now, you got to have faith. But I'm not going to say that doesn't happen to people. You're right. But this is ultimately how you're going to be feeling most of the time. Power and of love and a sound mind. That's a spirit that the Lord will grace on you if you in His word and if you're doing your due diligence, right? The book of John chapter 16 verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. See, you know, being in the book, following Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, right? You will have peace, right? And then right here it says, you will have in the world you'll have tribulation. It will happen. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So keeping the forefront, the main thing, as in follow the commandments for the Lord. Follow Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good no matter what. You're gonna have peace, and when you have tribulation, take it with good cheer, because you're gonna be able to. Again, if you lean on Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be all right. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 33. For the power is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in the churches of the saints. Now, he's the author of peace, right? And the churches of the saints, churches of the elect, of the people that's, again, doing the work, the people that's, you know, taking heed and doing, again, the duty of man, followed, keep the commandments for the Lord, right? For Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? Now, the people that be confused is people because they're not in the spirit, they're not following Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai in truth and spirit, and the wayward and the wicked. But if you're doing the right thing, you're going to be all right. Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Now, a lot of this, you use this precept as in, like, yeah, because you're blessed because you know what's going on, right? You're blessed because the Lord's with you, right? You're blessed because you have understanding. Also, you're blessed because from you reading is because you're not going to be sidetracked, which is going to bring you peace. It's going to bring you stability. It's going to have your mind grounded, right? You're not going to be like these people out here that's bugged out. There's a lot of bugged out ass people out here, man. And it's because they don't have the wisdom and the understanding from Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 26. For the Lord, for the power of Yahweh, loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. You know what that means? He loves those that are reading and taking heed and applying of what they're supposed from and applying what they're reading to life. And if you're out here catching lessons, he's talking about he loves the ones that are listening to the lessons, learning the precepts and the commandments and the laws, and applying what they learned, right? That's having wisdom, not just knowing as you applying it, but that again, when you do that stuff, the Lord loves you. He's gonna protect you. You have peace. You have the sound mind, right? The book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Again, the Lord loves those that dwell with wisdom, right? And those that seek him shall find him, right? You doing that, this is what you gotta do to have that peace of mind. This is what you gotta do to have that stability in mind, right? This you gotta do for you to be rooted and grounded in the word and the spirit and be able to have a sound mind and not be caught off. I'm not caught off, caught. But they be like, what they say? They say get caught lacking, get caught by surprise of what's gonna happen, right? Book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. So, the Lord, if you found the word, he'll give you that spirit of fear. That's like you, He'll give you that fear of power, sound mind, and peace, right? You follow the Lord loves you, right? You follow the Lord, you understand what's going on, you see what's happening, you're not getting caught lacking, you're gonna be good, you're gonna be happy. I ain't slacking, not happy. You're gonna be at peace because you know what's happening. You're grounded, right? If you follow the Lord have the angels encampeth around about you and protect you. So everything goes back to you following Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Everything goes back to you keeping the commandments and fearing the Lord. And doing your best ability to get better at the commandments, right? That's what it all comes down to. That's what it all boils down to. For protection, for peace, for a grounded mind. Because it's bad now. It is bad now. But it's not that bad compared to what's going to come. We didn't hit the peak of Jacob's trouble yet. There's not pure perdition out on the street yet. I will come though. Save Yahweh Yahweh Shah. So get right now. I don't desire this lesson was edifying and able to give you able to give you some peace. You know, we gotta give all powers. You gotta give all honors to my powers. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Dash. Shalom to the Akim Magawath and the buying that's tuning into this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuning into this video. Shalom.